It is possible for you to discover a variety of outstanding beaches located in the state of Texas. These beaches are not just ideal for beach camping. You can think about visiting these beaches for shore fishing as well. However, there are some important things you will need to keep in mind before you proceed with shore fishing in Texas. Keep on reading and we will share the details that you need to know. How to enjoy shore fishing in Texas. Not all beaches that you can find in Texas are ideal for shore fishing. However, it is possible for you to find some outstanding fishing spots. You just need to look for such fishing spots on the internet and get to know about them. When you do your research to learn more about the best fishing spots in Texas, you will figure out that most of them are located in close proximity to the beach camping sites that you can find in the state. Hence, you can reserve one of the beach camping spots, and go ahead to enjoy fishing as well. Greater than read, biggest lakes in Texas, top 20 greater than. Greater than. Greater than. Greater than learn about the largest natural lake in Texas. Are there any fishing events in Texas? Yes, there are numerous fishing events, which you can find in Texas throughout the year. International agreements provide every country with a shoreline to the sea an exclusive 200 nautical miles of an exclusive economic zone, EEZ, of which the United States of America has the largest, covering 11.4 square kilometers, giving it legal rights to an extensive area defined for our fish. The quantum of fresh and saltwater fish available to titillate our palates is unquantifiable, and there is more than enough to feed the whole world, which is what we have been fishing for many millennia. More than an industry that has lasted the test of time, fishing has been a livelihood for many throughout the ages, and the art of baiting the fish and a host of other traditions have been passed down generations. The world fishing industry is unquantifiable, but it is estimated that the United States of America harvests a colossal 6 million tons of fish annually, and that is a lot of money, behind which many make their living. The total fishing industry in the USA revolves around this huge quantum of fish that we harvest annually, and many auxiliary industries fall behind to support this gigantic endeavor, which is a major component in our country's economy, and everything possible is done to safeguard that. Texas is one of the major contributors out of them. This clearly showcases the shore fishing opportunities that are available in the state. Those who live along the coastal areas of any country have been exposed to everything about fishing, especially the art of studying the weather, what to do when the catch is brought ashore, and many other related aspects of this very challenging endeavor. If they are to preserve and safeguard any traditions that they have been gifted with, then they would need to exhibit them to their future generations and to the others who have no connections to the fishing fraternity, so that others could appreciate how the delectable fish have been finding the way to their tables. Greater than read, can you fish in a Texas state park without a license? Answered greater than. Greater than learn about who needs a license to catch fish in Texas. Enjoying fishing in Texas with fishing events and beyond. All over the world, those who are engaged in their respective professions go about their daily routines with monotonous ease and are constrained to find the time to spare to celebrate traditions and age-old practices. Traditions and practices are galore, and to propagate them, the fishing communities in many areas tend to have special days allocated to celebrate fishing events, fishing shows, and fishing tournaments, as the case may be. You can find plenty of them in Texas. Such celebrations are not limited only to the fishing fraternity, but draw crowds from far and wide who come with the expectation of enjoying in the festivities and also learning whatever they could from the fare dished out. These celebrations bring a sense of camaraderie between the fishing communities and the others, and are practices that are prevalent in many countries, not limited to any geographical area alone. When it is time for celebrations and comradeship, everyone who has something to do with the fishing industry would proactively come forward and sponsor such events, which add to the successful conclusion of the events of the day. Greater than read, 20 best bass fishing lakes in Texas. Greater than. Greater than learn about Lake Palestine. That is an excellent location to start if you're wondering how to catch bass in Texas. Go ahead with shore fishing in Texas. Shore fishing is not something new to the people who are in Texas. It is traditions that would beckon as to what fishing events would be celebrated during a particular year, and of them there are many. They provide excellent opportunities to the fishing community to learn what is happening around the world in other communities such as theirs, and learn new fishing techniques, see what new products have been introduced, how the latest technologies that are available are being used in the fishing industry, and much more. Without exceptions, most of the fishing communities spread all over the world do line up a string of such fishing events generally during the course of a calendar year, especially when the beckoning of the sea is directly related to a high in the impending fish harvest due to natural reasons. Greater than read, top 5 private bass fishing lakes Texas. Greater than. Greater than learn about why the Sam Rayburn Reservoir is good for bass fishing. Final words. Now you have a good understanding about shore fishing in Texas. In Texas, there are an abundance of fishing events organized in every state, which are generally fixed dates around the nearest weekends of a particular month, which are very popular, providing everyone interested in fishing to take a peep into what is happening in the fishing industry. There are many others which are comparatively popular and awarding thousands of dollars as prize money, all of which are raised through sponsorships, and the revenues collected sustain communities and are also distributed among various charities. You can also take part in them to get the best fishing experience ever.